Okay, um, I'm gonna do a quick video, or as quick as I can. I'll try to be as thorough as quick as I can, but a video on how to install Python and Pycharm and get set up with a project so you can start doing your assignments. Again, this is for CS 1410 Dixie CIT. So I think I've just removed everything in Python that I have. So I have Python 2.7 on this Mac, which is built in, so that's working. But if I try to do Python 3, it should tell me I don't have it. So Python is now uninstalled except for 2.7. If I were to look for Pycharm in my applications, it's not there, and idle is also not there. So I should be starting fresh as if it is a brand new Mac. So you're going to want to open up a browser and go to Pycharm. Let's see here. You want to hit download. Let's go there. So I'm going to grab again, I'm on a Mac. Almost all of the things that I'll be doing on this video will pertain to Windows or Linux. But if I was Windows, I'd be there. I'm a Mac, so but always the community edition. Don't worry about the professional, just grab the community. It'll start downloading, and it'll be done in a minute. It'll take a second for that to download. While that's downloading, let's go get Python. So if I just Google Python, there's just python.org. And python.org, I want to go to downloads, and I'm going to get the latest version, which is 3.6.4. Actually, I want to make sure, because I want to make sure that I get the 64-bit version. Let's see here. This is the one. Oh, we have to download the release notes. I want to download the release notes. That doesn't tell me. It probably is somewhere. Let's jump back here. So I'm just looking for. I want to make sure I'm getting the 64-bit, but I guess I should assume so. All right, so let's just stick with what I have. Looks like we're almost done downloading. So now if I were to, let's just go ahead, and it doesn't really matter which one I do first. Let's do Pycharm first. So let's start installing Pycharm. Drag. And now I can unmount that. And if I look for Pycharm in here, now it's there. So the first time I run it, it should ask me a couple questions. Yes, I know it's from the internet. I trust it still. It's opening. Okay. So this is asking me if I want to import any settings. No, I don't want to import settings. Now it's going to ask me which theme I like. Well, I like Darkula, so I'm going to do that. Create a script for opening. No, I don't want a script. Skip the remaining and set defaults is what I want to do. I just want bare bones, normal stuff. Okay, so that'll bring me to this screen right here. So now let's create a new project. Now, if you've already created a project at the school or on another computer, then don't do this part. You'll just open a project, and I'll show you how to do that here in a second. So just for kicks and giggles, I'm going to go ahead and put this one on my desktop, and I'm going to name it CS 1400. You can put this anywhere you want. You can even put it on a thumb drive if you want. So I'm going to hit create. It'll create my virtual environment for me. I don't need the tips. Close. And now I have an empty project over here. Well, almost empty. It's got a couple things in it. Okay. If I right-click and hit New and then Python file, and I'm going to call this Sandbox because I know I need one of those. Now I have this sandbox.py file inside my CS 1400 project, and it's already opened it up for me. So let's make sure it works. So let me just do a main, and inside that main, it prints hello world, and then and this is actually not going to work, but because there is no interpreter set up for it yet. So now let's break. Let's pause this and let's go back to our Python installation. So I'm going to click on Python. I'm going to install Python. So, okay, so this is the 64 and 32-bit package. That's what I wanted. Continue, continue. You must agree to terms. I do agree. It's going to take up that much space. It's going to go on the, it's going to put it on the hard drive. That's just great. So we're installing Python now. Okay. So what this is going to do is it's going to install Python 3.6.4 into your environment. It's also going to install idle in case you don't want to use Pycharm. And yeah, you can go ahead and move the installation package to the trash. Okay, so now that that's installed, I want to set up my interpreter. So I'm going to go to Pycharm Preferences, and then I'm just going to type interpret right there, and I'm going to go to this project interpreter. Now, this is specifically for this project, and that's fine for now. So I'm going to come over here. Oh, it's only showing the 2.7. That's not what I want. I might have to quit Pycharm and I'll reopen it. Let's try that. Because I installed Python after I opened Pycharm. So let's do that again. Come here. It remembered I was on the interpreter last time. It's still not there. Let's go to show all. Let's add one. So what this is going to do is probably add local. Add. Let's see here. It's not seeing it. This is probably good because maybe some of you guys might run into this problem. I might have to restart. I don't know if that's the case. Doing it again is not going to help Craig. I don't know why you're doing that. Okay, so I'm going to try restarting the computer, and then I'll jump back here. So give me just a second. Okay, so let's now, I just restarted. Let's see if that worked. Pycharm. And now I get to configure Pycharm interpreter. Go to preferences, interpreter. No, my 2.7 is gone all of a sudden. I don't know why. Let's add local, see if it's there. So the 2.7 is there. Let's see if the 3.6 is there as well. Okay, so it is now. So now if I go here, it says Python 3.6, Python 3. So I'm gonna, let's see, make available to all projects, and that's good. So I'm gonna hit OK. Creating the virtual environment. Apply. OK. So now this is gonna process for a minute. Until it's done processing, I can't do anything. So let's just give it time to finish what it's doing down here. Okay, so now I probably can run. And it worked. Okay, so now I'm up and running. So at this point, I would right click here, I would new Python file, and the first assignment for this semester is crickets. So I would say crickets, and I would start doing my assignment. Okay? All right, so that is how you get up and running with Pycharm and installing Python. Again, if you really wanted to, you could use idle. You do that by going to Finder and then Applications, and it'll be in here if you search for IDL. There it is. That's idle. That's the 2.7 version. We want idle 3, and I'm not seeing it. Usually it should be there. Idle 3 should be right there inside of the. I wonder if for some reason my Python didn't install all the way or something. Oh, there it is. Okay, so maybe it used to be that it was called idle 3, but I guess they changed it. So that's Python 3.6, so we're good. Anyway, so that's how you get set up with Python and Pycharm. Hope that helps.